everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course the law of attraction. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs of twin flame connection. Now, this isn't just any video on twin flame signs because I'm actually going to be sharing with you 5 signs that are exclusive to twin flames, meaning these are 5 things you will only experience within a connection to a twin flame. I feel this video is really beneficial because one of the greatest struggles of being a twin flame is reconciling our 5D self, our higher self, our soul self that has this consciousness of this connection that remembers far beyond our 3D consciousness memory, reconciling that with then our 3D conscious mind, somewhat merging our 2 consciousnesses, that part of us that we call the higher self, the all-knowing self, with the ego self, with the 3D self. And through this process, I like to call it the process of confirmation, twin flame confirmation, because we are essentially confirming to our own mind, yes, this is my twin flame. And this is actually a very long process for most twin flames, even if, and as we usually do, we have that moment of instantaneous recognition with our twin. It often takes our 3D mind, our more logical mind, much longer to fully integrate and confirm this knowledge to itself. So I really hope that this podcast episode helps you to reconnect with what your soul, your higher self, already knows about the truth of this person and this connection. Now, I will say that although these are signs you will only experience with a twin flame, you may or may not experience every single one of these signs, just depending on where you are at with your twin. It may also depend on whether you've met them in the physical world. If you've only met in the 5D, such as dream time, only had a kind of telepathic, energetic sort of communication with them in this lifetime, then some of these signs may or may not apply to you. So as I always say, be sure to use your own intuition above all else to determine which of these thoughts and ideas are for you, and then leave the rest. Now, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into these signs. But first, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to this channel. Here on this channel, we are building a beautiful, like-minded community of co-creators, many of whom are twin flames. So if you resonate with this kind of twin flame spiritual content, be sure you are subscribed so you get notified when I post new videos and twin flame readings. So sign number 1. The first sign that you will experience exclusively in a twin flame connection is that this person, the encounter with this person, whether it's in a dream, in the 5D, or in person, whether it's seeing them on the street, regardless of how you encounter a twin flame, they will ignite a spiritual awakening within you. Now, this is not to say that you can't be experiencing a spiritual awakening when you are in a connection with a karmic partner or a soulmate. The key word here is ignite. Your twin flame will ignite or radically intensify your spiritual awakening. So if you did begin to go through a spiritual awakening prior to meeting your twin flame, you will notice upon meeting them, encountering them, that spiritual awakening process is incredibly catalyzed, sped up, intensified through this meeting or encounter with this other soul. This happens because when we encounter a twin flame, again, regardless of how or when we meet them, we merge energy with one another. We go through what I call a twin flame energy merge. Now, technically, we've been exchanging energy on some level with our twin flame our whole lifetime, but coming together with them in the physical or meeting them consciously causes us to have a much more intensified energy merge experience with them. If we meet them in the physical, this comes along with an auric merge where our auras are touching, meaning we are within 6 feet of one another. And again, this all just causes this influx of energy to move through our energy body, which is what raises our vibration to a radically higher level, and again, either ignites, begins our spiritual awakening, or intensifies it. The second sign that only happens with twin flames is that feeling of soul longing goes away. Now, this is something you will only understand if you are a twin flame. When I say soul longing, I'm talking about that ache in your soul. That part of you that unconsciously remembers, I am connected intrinsically, eternally with this other soul. It's something you know without knowing. It's something you feel without seeing it. It's something you carry with you your entire lifetime as a twin flame. Usually from a very young age, twin flames have a very strong sense of one another, a sense that someone is out there for me. I have a destiny that I am sharing with this other soul. And that is collectively what I'm referring to here as a soul longing. Now, when you meet your twin flame, this soul longing will seem to just vanish. It will just go away. Now, I do have to add a little bit of a caveat to this statement because at times twin flames can still be attracted to other people, especially in circumstances when twin flames have not yet fully healed themselves. They can still be pulled to karmic partners and third parties that they are attracted to based on shared mutual wounding, what I sometimes call karmic relationships, and I will do another video on this soon. But regardless of whether or not twin flames who have met, who have encountered one another, go on to then date other people, they will always have this recognition that upon meeting one another, there was this sensation of, this is the one I've been waiting for. Now, of course, the doubts can come in, the ego can come in and question this knowing, this feeling of deep soul recognition. The ego can cause us to wonder, is this person really my twin? Am I making all of this stuff up? Do twin flames even exist? We can ask all of these questions from a state of the ego being triggered and trying to overlay logic onto something that is inherently illogical because it's not meant to be logical. It's a deeply spiritual experience, an energetic experience, not a logical experience. So of course, when the ego steps in this way, it is possible to feel doubt, to wonder, to find yourself consciously feeling confused. But deep in your soul, and usually upon meeting this person, it's just kind of a gut reaction, like this is the one. That's another thing. Very often, twin flames both consciously really recognize one another and feel it instantaneously, like, yes, it's you, you're the one. They feel that pull. And it shocks them. We sometimes call this soul shock. It shocks them how deeply they recognize one another. It's only afterwards that the ego steps in. It's like when you're taking a test and you instinctively know the right answer and it's multiple choice, so you circle the answer, but then you question it and you change your mind, and then later you found out that your gut instinct was correct. That's because that first reaction was actually your intuition, and very much this is the same for twin flames. Their first reaction to one another, that deep soul recognition upon meeting or seeing one another, is intuition, is their soul pulling them, and it's only later that then the ego steps in to begin questioning these experiences. So sign number 3 that only happens with a twin flame is your twin flame will see you. They will see you at all layers and levels of your being. Now, this can be a bit confusing if you are someone who has had other forms of very intense connections or even soul connections. For example, we can have very intense bonds with romantic soulmates. Our romantic soulmates can make us feel very seen, very heard, very understood. But twin flame connection takes this to a much, much deeper level, miles deeper. I often compare twin flame connection to being like the Marianas Trench in the ocean, because the Marianas Trench is the deepest point in the ocean, and twin flame connection is our very core connection. Only our twin flame will truly, fully see us and understand us at all layers and levels. And again, this is something you probably won't be able to fully grasp until you have encountered twin flame connection. However, if you are a twin flame, even prior to meeting your twin in the physical, there is usually this sense that other people just do not see me. They don't see me fully. And this is something that haunts twin flames prior to sometimes even realizing they're twin flames, because oftentimes they find themselves dating others, even potentially dating romantic soulmates, feeling this very intense connection, but also still feeling that soul longing, that soul ache I described earlier. That is their higher self, their soul, knowing, recognizing that their twin is incarnated here in this lifetime, that they are capable of accessing and experiencing this much deeper soul connection than they may be currently experiencing with a karmic or a soulmate relationship. Now, your twin flame not only sees you when they are with you physically in the physical, but they are also there with you in those quiet inner spaces within yourself when you are completely alone. Your twin flame can be felt by you in moments of deep meditation, oftentimes those moments when your conscious mind is very relaxed, such as when you're about to fall asleep or as you're waking up, you may feel their presence very strongly. This is because they are always within you very strongly. It's just that at these moments where your conscious, logical, ego mind is a bit more out of the way, you are now capable of sensing into those deeper layers of yourself, those parts of yourself where your twin flame is always with you, energetically speaking. This is not the same for a soulmate or other forms of romantic connection. No matter how intense they may be, these other souls are still separate from you. They may be part of your soul family. They may be very energetically similar to you, but they do not share your identical core soul frequency the way your twin flame does. Now, this also means that one of the best ways to connect with your true twin flame is through a deep meditation practice, through peeling back all of these layers of conscious, ego-based, logical thinking, getting back to that core, to that root of who you are. And from that space, you will find yourself effortlessly connecting and sensing your twin flame's presence. I've created a 7-chakra twin flame clearing subliminal meditation that is really powerful for helping you to clear out all of these blocks, all of these negative ideas and limiting beliefs coming from those conscious parts of the brain that keep you feeling separate from your twin and therefore continuing to manifest to create separation with them in the physical. This subliminal is designed to peel back all of those layers to deeply reprogram your subconscious, which is a reflection of the energy field. So since the subconscious mind is a reflection of our energy, using subliminals to reprogram the subconscious is like the back door to reprogramming our own energy field, our own aura, and in this case, reprogramming ourselves for total, pure, unconditional love exchange between us and our true twin flame. I often find that while meditating with this subliminal, I can almost instantaneously tap into my twin flame's presence, regardless of whether he's in the room with me or whether he's out at the store, wherever he is. It's like just listening to this allows me to fully reconnect energetically with him. And I've heard the same from many of you who have tried this subliminal and had similar kinds of profound experiences and results. So if you would like to try it out completely free for 7 days, you can do so by creating a free trial account on my website, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals not just for twin flames, but also for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts, for material manifestations like business and money, and also for love and relationships. So be sure to explore around the site. You can even combine different subliminals into your very own custom playlist. And again, all of that information is linked in the pinned comment and description box under this video. So sign number 4 that is exclusive to twin flame connection is with a twin flame, there is perfect alignment of your core values. Now, I do need to define core values here. You and your twin flame share the same energetic frequency, what we sometimes call a soul signature or a soul song. It has many different labels and terms, but what this is basically your fingerprint as a soul. It is unique to you, and if you are a twin flame, the only person who shares it with you is your twin. This means that although you and your twin may have different surface level ideologies, belief systems, political ideas, opinions, beneath all of those views, those perceptions, is the same core value. So core value is something that is far beneath the surface. It is the root of all of our perceptions, our ideas, ideologies, what we sometimes call belief systems. So yes, twin flames may have different beliefs because their core soul frequency could be manifesting differently depending on their upbringing, what kinds of views they were exposed to, etc. Let's say, for example, that one twin flame is a vegetarian because they love animals and they love nature. Their twin flame may not be vegetarian themselves. They may not express a love for nature and animals through their diets, but their twin flame might love to raise animals on a farm or care for animals or something like that. So at the core, both twin flames share a deep sense of connection with all life on Earth and with nature itself, and a love for life and the lives of others, all living beings. So that is the core value, but it is manifesting differently. So again, this goes for absolutely everything. So you have to look much deeper than the surface level. You're not looking for someone, when it comes to a twin flame, who reflects all of your exact views and ideologies. What you're really looking for, how you really know someone is a twin flame, is they actually reflect what is beneath the surface, what is driving all of those views, all of those ideas. Because the truth is, our ideas, views, opinions, ideologies can change over time, but our core values remain the same, and that is what your twin flame shares with you. Now finally, the fifth sign that is exclusive to twin flame connection is that connecting with your twin flame feels equivalent to connecting with your true self and your soul's mission or purpose. This twin flame path will not feel like it is a distraction from your true passion or purpose. Connecting with this person, your twin flame, won't feel like it is keeping you from some kind of purpose or something you're supposed to be doing. In fact, it is the opposite. You will find that with a twin flame, you will feel incredibly inspired, motivated, even pushed along your spiritual path or your path through this lifetime. Because regardless of your circumstances with your twin, whether you are with them, whether you are separated from them in the physical, this person shares a kind of soul mission, a soul purpose with you. And this doesn't necessarily mean it's something inherently spiritual. It could be anything. It could even just be existing together in relationship and radiating that example of unconditional love to the planet, traveling the world together. It could be absolutely anything. But the fact is, even if you are at a distance, you and your twin flame are always energetically supporting one another. You will feel their presence as a kind of energetic support along your mission and through your lifetime. Again, completely regardless of whatever circumstances are between you in the physical world. So I really hope these 5 signs were helpful in assisting you to confirm to your conscious 3D physical mind what your soul already knows. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a comment below. Let me know which of these signs resonate with you. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post twin flame content and updates for the Twin Flame Collective. If you did enjoy this video, you may also resonate with the Twin Flame 7 Chakra Clearing Subliminal I created. As I said earlier, this is a very powerful tool you can use to peel back all of those layers of conscious mind programming, preventing you from fully accessing and tapping into your twin flame connection energetically. And the link to this Twin Flame 7 Chakra Clearing is in the pinned comment in description box. You can try it completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my website. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, magical rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next podcast.